Previously, we started our AWS Educate application. When you're approved as a student, you should receive an email like this. If you haven't got one after a couple of days, or worse, if your application is rejected, please contact Student Care for help. So to proceed, just click on the link in the email. Now, the AWS Educate account gives you access to all Amazon Web Services without needing to supply a credit or debit card. It also gives you $75 worth of credit to use against any paid services. So to continue, simply supply and confirm your password. And remember your username and password for when you start using Cloud9 later in this course. This brings us to the AWS Educate portal. What we always want to do is to access our AWS account, so let's click on the link in the top right. Just note as well the expiry date here. Mine is May 28, 2020. Now that's only a year from now, so if you need an extension, then please talk to Student Care and we can organize that. So let's proceed to our AWS Educate Starter account. We have more terms and conditions to read, or at least to agree to. And then finally, we just need to click on the AWS Console orange button here. We always want to use the AWS Console because this is the hub for all Amazon Web Services. Now, when the page opens, you'll see that there are a lot of Amazon Web Services. Just a few of them are listed on the front page here. But if I click on the drop-down for all services, you can see that there are a bewildering array. So don't worry, we're not going to use all of those. We can just search for Cloud9 by typing it here in the search box. Cloud9 is the service that you're going to use the most often. So this brings us to the front page of the Cloud9 IDE. We're going to really get into using this when we come on to user-centric front-end development. But now might be a good time to read some of this getting started documentation here, particularly before you start and how to create an environment. As I said, we'll return to this at the beginning of user-centric front-end development. But right now, you can just sit back, relax, and enjoy HTML fundamentals.